Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the phenomenon of overstimulation and how it affects our daily lives. We've all experienced mindlessly scrolling through our phones, waiting for something interesting to happen. Whether it's a friend posting a photo on Instagram, a message popping up on Messenger, or our favorite YouTuber uploading a new video. This mindless scrolling is nothing but the desire to be surprised, to be stimulated, even for a moment. Let's dive deeper into the world of stimuli and how they impact our minds. We are all addicted to stimuli in today's modern world. But what exactly are stimuli? Stimuli are external events or information that our human receptors receive, triggering specific reactions in our minds. A stimulus can be as simple as a sudden change in temperature that makes us feel a pleasant coolness, or the sound of raindrops hitting a window. However, a stimulus can also be the notification that pops up on our phone, capturing our attention and making our minds crave for more. We are not just dependent on stimuli. We are addicted to them because they enable us to perceive what's happening around us and react accordingly. We either escape from a perceived threat or immerse ourselves in the good things in life or squint our eyes when exposed to intense light. But here's the thing. Intense stimuli can be either pleasant and soothing or become unbearable and even painful. For example, a gentle and delicate stimulus can be calming. But when the decibels rise or a cacophony of sounds occurs, it starts to become intolerable and even painful. The same stimulus can have varying intensities, and our response depends on its strength and how long it affects us. Biologically and evolutionarily, we are wired to receive only a limited number of stimuli daily. Our ancestors led much calmer lives in this regard. However, over the years, our brains have been shaped to experience dozens or even hundreds of intensive stimuli that strongly affect our reward center. When a stimulus is attractive to us, it triggers our dopamine receptors, urging us to seek more content of a similar nature. Living in an information-driven society, we're constantly bombarded with intense stimuli, most of which aim to capture our interest and fuel our compulsive consumption of more content. This is where the mechanism of overstimulation comes into play, leading to a state of attention deficit and disengagement. We get hooked on seeking fleeting happiness, and it's the same mechanism that leads to addiction. These seemingly harmless stimulants, in the form of stimulating content, can be easily overdosed. However, we often overlook this fact, making it a treacherous trap. We fall into the trap of overstimulation, unable to notice the signals that something is wrong and that we should take a break to find inner peace. In today's highly technologized society, where the pace of life is relentless, it is challenging to avoid overstimulation. The mere fact of living in a hurry and having a stressful job filled with phones, emails, and tasks to complete makes it easy to fall into this state. Additionally, we add an excess of stimuli through social media. It's worth noting that our brains have the capacity to process the information we receive, but it comes at a cost. We struggle to differentiate between trivial and significant matters, such as another meaningless post on social media versus meaningful relationships. Moreover, the act of processing information itself can be exhausting. Neurons, as living cells with metabolism, require oxygen and glucose to survive. When we constantly expose ourselves to excessive stimuli, our brain's resources become depleted. We may start to feel overwhelmed, mentally fatigued, and unable to concentrate. This state of overstimulation can have detrimental effects on our well-being and productivity. One of the key consequences of overstimulation is the erosion of our ability to focus and maintain attention. With so many distractions vying for our attention, it becomes challenging to stay present and engaged in the tasks at hand. Our minds become scattered, constantly seeking new and novel stimuli, which hinders our ability to deeply focus on one thing. Overstimulation can also lead to heightened stress levels. The constant bombardment of stimuli keeps our stress response system activated, putting us in a perpetual state of fight or flight. This chronic stress can take a toll on our physical and mental health, contributing to issues like anxiety, insomnia, and even burnout. Furthermore, overstimulation can negatively impact our creativity and problem-solving abilities. Our brains need moments of quiet and stillness to process information, make connections, and generate new ideas. When we are constantly overstimulated, we rarely give ourselves the opportunity to tap into our creative potential. So, what can we do to counteract the effects of overstimulation? First and foremost, it's crucial to be mindful of the stimuli we expose ourselves to. Evaluate the sources of stimulation in your life and consider whether they truly align with your values and goals. Limit your exposure to mindless scrolling on social media or excessive screen time, and instead, prioritize activities that promote relaxation, such as spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in hobbies you enjoy. Creating boundaries and establishing a balance between stimulation and rest is also essential. Schedule regular breaks throughout your day to give your brain a chance to recharge and reset. Disconnect from technology for a while and engage in activities that allow you to be fully present and engaged in the moment. Additionally, cultivating a daily mindfulness practice can help build resilience to overstimulation. By intentionally focusing on the present moment, we train our minds to filter out unnecessary distractions and cultivate a sense of calm and clarity. In conclusion, overstimulation is a pervasive phenomenon in today's fast-paced world. It can impact our attention, well-being, and overall quality of life. By being mindful of the stimuli we expose ourselves to and implementing strategies to manage overstimulation, we can regain control over our focus, reduce stress, and nurture our creativity. Remember, finding moments of stillness in a noisy world is essential for our mental and emotional well-being. That's all for today's video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth and well-being. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.